So, welcome to this week's application spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at this Outerbase SQLite Studio. It actually supports more than SQLite. It also does MySQL and Postgres and all this other stuff. Connects to some hosted versions like Terso and all that good stuff. Obviously, they got the design stuff down packed. And there's a few other things that this company works on, but this is it's an interesting little GUI interface for it. The GitHub repo is right here, Outerbase/Studio, so we turned it into a Unikernel. You can just search for it up here. Yeah, pretty basic. This came in a little bit heavier than I thought. In fact, I'll show you what I had to do to kind of make this not ginormous. If we pop in real quick. So this is the package. It's unzipped. And what I ended up doing, and maybe some of you guys that use Next.js can leave some notes in the comments, but essentially when I was looking for large files in here, yeah, I found some like ES build and stuff like that, but also there's this cache files, and if you pop into here, these were actually pretty large. Like even I just cut it down to 200 meg. This was like 2 gigs before I started cutting it down. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and run it. Show you what it looks like because it's kind of cool. Let's pop it open. Port 3000. It says we're ready. Boots in a couple hundred milliseconds. And we can just pop in. So exact same lander, right? Go ahead, do Outerbase Studio, and so you can add some bases. I don't know if this is a play on like Superbase or stuff like that, but I'm not exactly sure about that. But yeah, you can see all their different providers. We're just gonna go ahead and do a blank SQLite. I'm gonna go ahead and do like a new table here. Let's call it users. We add a column ID. That's a nice auto increment ID is always a good idea. Then maybe do username. Yeah, let's just go ahead and save this. So users and username, it says good. Okay, so now we can start querying this. Select all from users, and they got this little run stuff, run all statements. It's a nice little query builder. Do run. Okay, well there's nobody in users yet, so insert into users. Username values Bob, and we go ahead and run that query. Says it's inserted. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab our users, and there it is. So it's got like all the sort of GUI sort of stuff that you would kind of expect, which is kind of cool. Just really easy to work with. And once you cut it down to size, you can deploy it as a unikernel. So you don't have to deploy it to like Vercel or any of these other providers. You can just wrap it up as a unikernel, push it out to your own EC2 instance, and of course there's no management because it's a unikernel, right? So it's just something that works. Anyways, so this was a quick and little dirty application spotlight for this week for the Outerbase SQL Client Studio. Till next time.